Hi guys, this is Eric from LED Grow Lights Depot. Today I'm going to be unboxing a Mars Hydro Pro 2 Cree 128. I'm super excited to unbox this. This is a fantastic light. Opening up the box, looks like we have a few papers here. This looks like a warranty card. This is really important just in case something happens to your light. The second piece of paper here are instructions for setting up, installing the light. There's some specs on it, such as PAR data, spectrum. And then on the back, looks like some frequently asked questions, some grow tips, and some installation steps. All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. Wow, really shiny. Looks like a solid fixture. So underneath here we have a power cord and some wire hangers. The power cord is 3-prong, 120 volts. And I'm just going to take this out of the box and show you the light close up. One unique feature of the Pro 2 Cree series is the Reflector Cup. So inside this Reflector Cup are 4 LEDs. You're not going to see this with Mars Hydro's other lights or a lot of other LED grow lights on the market. I'm going to flip this around and show you the back. So there's 2 cooling fans that are going to draw air in and shoot the air out the sides. And also a grow and a bloom switch, which you can control independently. And then of course 4 sturdy points to attach the wire hangers. And then you can see this is where the fans blow the air out, and these are on every side. So you're gonna get really good airflow inside for extremely efficient cooling. This unit is really easy to set up. So I'm gonna undo the wire hangers and attach them to each side. And then they're just gonna meet in the middle, and then you could attach this to yo-yo hangers, for example, or any other type of ratchet hanger. And then as far as the cord, all you have to do is plug it in, and it holds pretty well, so you don't have to worry about it coming out. All right, let's turn this on. So this is the grow switch. Wow, that is bright. So you can see inside the Reflector Cup you have a white LED and a blue LED. I'm going to turn this off and turn on the bloom switch. So this turns on both the red types of LEDs. There's 2 different types of reds, 2 different types of blues, and then that white that we saw. Now turning on the grow switch, this is the spectrum and the intensity that you'd want to use to flower. Don't just use the red switch because it's not going to be intense enough. So this is going to be the full spectrum. Here's the red again, and that's it. I don't recommend this, but I'm curious to see how this unit is constructed. So I'm going to undo all the screws on top of the panel and lift up the top of the panel and see what's inside. This unit is pretty well built. You can see the heat sinks directly underneath the LEDs. We got 4 of them for each panel, 4 drivers, and 2 large cooling fans. Looks really clean inside. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Let's get this set up in the tent. The Mars Pro 2 Cree 128 will veg about an 8 square foot area, so that's about 24 inches by 48 inches, 18 to 24 inches above the canopy, or flower about a 6 square foot area, it's 24 by 36 inches, 12 to 18 inches above the canopy. The power output for the growth mode is around 240 to 270 watts, and both switches on together will draw about 325 to 355 watts. That's equivalent to about a 450 watt HID according to Mars Hydro. So looking at Mars specs, the Pro 2 Cree 128 uses less watts, but will put out more light than the Epistar version. And this is because the Cree LEDs are more efficient. So while the Cree version is a little bit more expensive, it's a higher quality fixture. As far as the spectrum goes, there's a white LED, which we saw, and 2 blue LEDs and 2 types of red LEDs. The blue LEDs are around 435 nanometers and 460 nanometers, while the red LEDs are around 625 nanometers and 660 nanometers. Let's look at some par numbers. This is taken at about 2 feet above the bottom of the grow tent. So this is the furthest recommended distance for veg. We're at about 306 micromoles. So this is perfect for veg. I'm just gonna move the sensor around a little bit to see what sort of numbers we're getting. So moving it closer to me, a little bit past the fixture, we're at about 190 micromoles. And a little bit further, 119. So it's dropping off pretty quick as the sensor approaches my direction. Now moving it to the other side, we're at about 130. So this is the edge of the footprint. I wouldn't go any further than this. I'd say it's right around a 2x4 area for veg. Obviously directly underneath you're gonna be getting higher par. Another thing to keep in mind is that once the tent is closed, the light's gonna be reflecting more and you're gonna be seeing higher par numbers. The furthest distance for flowering is 18 inches, so I'm gonna take the measurement from here. We're at 390 micromoles. This is perfect for flower. You don't wanna get any less intense than this. And just moving the meter towards me, 360. So the light's closer to the bottom of the tent. So as I move this around, you're not gonna see as much variation unless it's off to the extreme sides. But the closer you are to the fixture, the more intense it's gonna be, obviously. But as we'll see shortly, this number is not gonna drop off very quickly. Again, the recommended footprint for flower is 2x3. If you want to flower in a 4x4 tent, I would recommend using 2 of these units or a Mars Pro 2 Cree 256. Now finally, I'm going to take some measurements at 4 feet above the bottom of the grow tent just for reference. So at 4 feet, we're at 240 micromoles. The unit holds its intensity pretty well at about 4 feet. This is perfect for vertical canopy penetration. And now I'm just gonna bring the unit up slowly so we can see what kind of numbers we're looking at. And then bringing it down, you can see we're about 3 feet, 2 feet from the bottom, 1 foot from the bottom, and finally to the ground. Now I'm going to move the sensor to the side of the grow tent, to the extreme side. It's 186 micromoles, and then towards me, it's about the same. Thank you so much for watching this review. If you want to learn more or buy this light, you may do so at the links below. Give this video a thumbs up and comment to show your love and support. And if you want more videos like this in the near future, don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to check out our website at ledgrowlightsdepot.com.